Good night. Good night, Jill. How are you doing? Oh my God. I have to come talk like a politics, man, cause things are get from bad to worse. But I never know no notice and I see, oh, then take down the PMP, them banner, post. And just in Central, in St. James, we see that happen. Mr. Dave, let me play this.
Led by Mayor Richard Vernon, has been removing and destroying PMP campaign materials despite the clear provisions of the law. Under the town and country planning regulations, political advertisement related to elections are exempt from municipal approval. This is in the law. So why is the mayor acting outside? Let me remind him and the public, it has long been established practice, supported by law, that in the lead up to elections, political parties are allowed to erect posters and signs for their candidates. This has always happened without incident, even during the 2024 local government elections. So I ask, what has changed? We're calling on the mayor to cease his unlawful actions, return the campaign materials, and issue a public apology. We have also referred the matter to the Electoral Commission Political Ombudsman Department for urgent attention.
These people, you're asking how I'm doing. I'm good, Jill. Evelyn Janet, Evelyn Nardi. These people just want to make problem, you know, man. You know, so them people are, hey, you know, so them are demons, though. I mean, I go say PMP perfect, because we have few people that we do things, but them now go just trouble yourself. You say if you trouble them? Good evening, Chelsea. No, man. Let me pick up the picture and show on it. Dayton is saying it is not against the law. So I don't know how the mayor of Montego Bay gonna pick up people, take the police them to say look like the police them, not mischievous. Them mischievous. Sick me for them, Mr. Man. That's what I tell you, say, because them upset my spirit, me gonna have to go stop do politics. Because you know what? They really get on top of my nerves. See here? Who for sign that them a take down? Andre Anton. Take down the whole of Janet Allen. They take down Andre Anton, they take down Janice Allen. I don't hear if they take up none for Nikisha Burchell yet. They look like they must say a jump on who they feel so they can jump on. Trouble down there. Trouble there. Because anyhow them in a lead in a poll as oh not hear them come out and come brag and boast about third term alone. If third term alone, what not trouble them for? Why it be a problem? If you're not sure say on the third term alone, why on the troubling the people them sign? Now on the site alone. Now on the side the third term alone. So what not trouble you sign them for? Somebody on the live answer me and tell me. Why if the third term alone, we who not trouble people they sign for? So tonight, my while ended they make problem with the PMP, you know. Then ship a sink, you know. Then ship a sink. Now, I'm going to deal with for Rhoda first in a Central. And I hope somebody from Central will see this video. I hope somebody share it to somebody. Wish you could have reached Donovan Mitchell. Because the labor right then out of brag and boast say Trouble did them, trouble did them naughty. Rhoda say, me hear when she say it, it's just that me never have the thing pan silent, I never know. That her numbers, they win in Central Manchester. I calling on Donovan Mitchell. I calling on, when next Mitchell name? I calling for all of our councillors in Central Manchester. Whatever them I do or whatever is happening, I need to take serious. I'm going to play a clip and make gonna hear it for yourself. But this man was trying to tell them, so then if you too much think they can win Central. But you will hear the conversation with the next one I say. And I did hear when Rhoda said that too. That while them did she have it locked. So me want to hear from the PMP. Wag Mario Mitchell, yeah, Mario. I never know that too, but I know Mario good, because Trim always be the chairman. I want to know if you take a listen and listen to this.
In Central Manchester, because I know the Central Manchester PNP machinery, and I have seen Constituency have taken some hits, taken some hard hits by people who are not around anymore, and plus that.
No, I don't know when them want to play it.
In Central Manchester, because I know the Central Manchester PNP machinery, and I have seen JLP.
What, man?
Looking positioning, looking as if they had the advantage in Central Manchester before and lost the election on the day.
What about the national sentiments, Casey? What about the national sentiments that is positive towards the JLP at this time? You don't think that gives her the advantage?
It's the national sentiment that it's a national sentiment along with the performance of the government and the MP that.
Let me ask you something. Is it a different Jamaica from the one where them are talking about? Where is the national sentiment that the JLP is going to win back? Somebody type in the comment, because it seems like me I missed something. Let me ask who the panel live. I want to be honest with me, right? From what you're hearing happening on the ground, what is it you're hearing? Where's them there nodding? Mars and Jupiter. Tell me what is it you're hearing on the ground and type in the comment. Because when you hear what the man just said, the sentiments is for the JP. When you type in the comment. Time come where you say election wide open. What do you mean by that? Don't understand what you're writing. Wide open, what do you mean? Explain what you mean when you say it wide open. I don't know if I get it right. It just open, that's what? Any party can win. Why you say that? Well, if it's at this time, and the PMP don't know if they will win, or the JLP don't know if they are going to win, and it's wide open, that's anybody can win. We're in a very sad predicament at this time. If that is the case, then we are in a very sad predicament. Good evening, Estina. Let me finish play about what the man is saying. This is a labor right talking now.
Make the constituency a battleground. Oh, it's favor PNP in the first place.
I see.
Let me say this to Casey, because Rhoda would have came on the live last week and she said from her own analytical point of view and the numbers that she have, and she works by numbers. She said she have way surpassed her expected target that she has. So let me make it be clear. So when we are out there casting all different types of judgments and
We are watching everything,
trying to be
Estina.
negative about her, I know, yes, the numbers are there from the parish council election, but I don't think that we should be too judgmental when it comes to parish council election, because people vote different. A national election and parish council election that we call local government election is two different energy. I don't know if anyone here shares the same sentiments.
Oh, Kimon is saying Andrew money has spent.
Please. So I don't unstoppable. Up top general, I don't think really you can discount what took place in the local government elections.
No, I agree.
No,
yeah, but I'm saying.
Let me just finish. Let me just finish.
Okay.
I'm agree with you. The election is usually tells us where the country is going, and whosoever win the parish council election always end up winning the general election. But let me just zoom in and roll my Crawford now. I think the candidate that she's going up against is a weak candidate from the People's National Party. And I tell you what.
You're right on that.
Yeah, and I tell you what.
Right.
The age barrier and the level of energy that Rhoda carries, her enthusiasm. Trust me,
Yeah.
it's going to be difficult to see to Rhoda going up against a middle-aged person to be given another by young, vibrant members of parliament. And she has been working. To me, she's one of the most hardworking members of parliament. And I think coming election day, I think she's going to win. I think I can't tell the margin.
She has said last week that her numbers, that target that she has is way surpassed.
Yes, I listened to the conversation.
And let me add something, one more thing before you take it. When I said local government election and general election carries two different energy, I'm gonna speak on the aspect where I am in Toronto, Canada, and I would see myself, unless I'm in Jamaica and a local government election is called. Yes, I have my voter's ID, my name is on the voters list, I will vote for sure. But when I see myself taking up $800, $900, buying a plane ticket for 2-3 days to come to Jamaica to vote, just look at that. I would never do that for a long.
Don't call the show yet, please. Every time I come on the show, I say the same thing all the time.
Election results again, sir.
We can take a little scenario
from a member of parliament level than doing that he was a sheet or supporting on a local government level. But I think that will pull through come down in central.
Yeah, man, she's going to win comfortably in my opinion. In my opinion, I don't see Donovan Mitchell beating.
And sir, if you guys analyze how hard she has worked, it's not like it's one of those ordinary MP. She has put in the work. She has transformed Central Manchester.
Oh, well, me pause it right there. So I say playing it because I want Donovan Mitchell, if them never hear, I want Mario Mitchell and the rest of the council and the whole of them to hear this. Because if we can't win Central Manchester, then we're in a problem. Donovan Mitchell is the person going up. Let me show you who is Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell is the person going up to against Rhoda Moy Crawford. Alright. You know what? Let me go back to the I soon tell you when to call the show. Just give me a chance, let me lay a foundation, please. Let me let me show you who Donovan Mitchell. One of us know Donovan Mitchell. Let me look back on the local government. Let me look back on the central it's for how much division. Because see how much division in a central Manchester. I got to look at this. Make we look at it. Manchester. Alright. No man, I'm talking central Manchester, not the whole of Manchester, no. So listen now. We have Knockpatricks, Mandeville, we have Royal Flat, so it's 4, and Belfield. We are going to look at the numbers. For Knockpatrick division was very close. PMP 1,820 to the JLP 1,706. So that's 114 vote extra. Knockpatrick. Then we have the Mandeville division, which is Oliphant Jones. PMP 1,472 to the JLP 1,245. So that's 230 something vote. So that's 300 and odd votes, the leading right there by. In the Royal Flat division, with Donovan Mitchell win 2,231 to the JLP 1,892. Let me just square that off at 1920. So that's 339 votes. So we're going what now? 600 and odd votes. Right? Mario Mitchell in the Belfield area. 1,563 to the JLP 1,039. To the JLP 130. Viewers, just listen what I'm saying on the live now. Please don't call yet. Just give me a moment, let me just lay the thing. Everybody will get a chance tonight. Just hold on a little for me, please. I miss up now, you know. What me did say? What did I just say? Man, I'm not confused me tonight. Let me go back over it again. Because we are looking at the number. And if the PMP can multiply for them, a number, something wrong with them. Right? Everybody thumbs up a live, man. Double tap a phone screen. Let's get back into central Manchester. It has 4 divisions. We have Knockpatrick, Mandeville, Royal Flat, and Belfield. In the Knockpatrick area, very close, the PMP 1,820 votes to the JLP 1,706 votes. That gave us 100 take away 100 take away 6. 114 votes they lead by in that area. You love it here in black and not grey. I was just testing it out, man. Somebody tell me say I must try it, so I was trying it out and ask you guys. Ian Stedman, good night. Then for the Mandeville division, I'm not going to answer anybody until I count them out. Mandeville division. 1,472 for the PNP and 1,245 for the JLP. So that is 229 votes. So that's 300. You know, like the gray hair neither. But just I take everybody advice. I myself don't really like it either. But me just put it there for everybody to tell me. I love to listen to opinions. I love when something's centered in me. When we get there all together, no problem. So we got 200 and... Oh, no, not even help me on the channel, you know, man. Hi, Clive, how you doing? That's what I am thinking, Clive. So I say if the PNP have this lead from in the local election and then can achieve with all the registration and all of that and make Rhoda come out, come tell the world say she go win Central Manchester. I am sitting down here when I hear it, I say I have to come talk about it tonight on the channel because I want to hear what is happening. And I want the message to go out so them not sit down there and too comfortable. Because she said she work. And she go fix all the road when I feel road for fix. So we got 200, 100, 300 and add vote. 100 and add so, and 200 and add so. 300 and add vote lead we have. So with a royal flat now. 300 and add vote we have a lead by. I remember me just do that out of my head. Donovan Mitchell, 2,231. To the JLP, 1,892. Call that 19. 360 something vote. Plus the 300 and add already. So that's 600. That's almost 700 votes right there already. In the Belfield division, Mario Mitchell 1,563 to the JLP 1,039. So PNP have 500 and add vote extra. Put that on 7, 5, 12 right after somewhere there. They have a lead of over 1,000 and add vote from them. Me want to see if the PNP really and truly are going to sit down and allow Rhoda Mayor Crawford to overtake them. And type in the comment and tell me what do you think will happen in Central Manchester. Go ahead and type in. What you say, shit? I agree with you, Nadi. But I continue to play the clip that the man was talking about. Sometimes it's good to listen. When we listen, we learn.
Constituency and Craigett division. Walderston division have always been a battle.
Now go happen Albert.
Yeah.
Can't win something.
Yeah, we're trying to win that division.
Rhoda cannot win.
But JLP win that division more often than Christiana division and Craigett division are fixed because of organization, and I think they have a tired councillor, very tired councillor in Desmond Harrison. Mr. Harrison. Yes. And they have lost one of the best organizer, a businessman in Christiana that lives in around. Yeah. And that's really a hit. And as I said, some people need
it's okay. When I read for that one, when I ready for that one, yeah. That's the upper and the sharp part.
In Central Manchester, because I know the Central Manchester PNP machinery, and I have seen JLP looking positioning looking as if they had the advantage in Central Manchester before and lost the election on the day.
What about the national sentiments, Casey? What about the national sentiments that is positive towards the JLP at this time? You don't think that that gives her the advantage?
It's the national sentiment that it's the national sentiment along with the performance of the government and the MP that make the constituency a battleground. Or it's favor PNP in the first place.
I see.
Let me say,
So it is a battleground. Listen what they're saying. Godson, good night.
Rhoda came on the live last week, and she said from her own analytical point of view and the numbers that she have, and she works by numbers. She said she have way surpassed her expected target that she has. So let me make it be clear. So when we are out there casting all different types of judgments and trying to be negative about her, I know, yes, the numbers are there from the parish council election, but I don't think that we should be too judgmental when it comes to parish council election, because people vote different. A national election and parish council election that we call local government election is two different energy. I don't know if anyone here shares the same sentiments.
Hold on, give me a chance, please. So, I know, unstoppable, up top general, I don't think really you can discount what took place in the local government elections.
No, I agree. Yeah, but I'm saying...
Let me just finish.
Okay.
I'm agree with you now.
No, so we are saying negative.
The election is usually tells us where the country is going, and whosoever win the parish council election always end up winning the general election.
Good night, Jasmine.
But let me just zoom in and roll on my Crawford now. I think the candidate that she's going up against is a weak candidate.
So let me ask you now, do you believe that the candidate that Rhoda is going up against with the PNP, Donovan Mitchell, is a weak candidate? Type in the comment. Zavin said no. Who else? I'm not listen, what am I saying now? Because these things help you to push more now. I don't understand how them say the mayor weak. Time coming saying Central Manchester is always a close constituency. Only that PNP usually pull it off if there's a big swing against PNP plus the bunting challenge to Peter Phillips. That swing is towards the JLP. That's what happened then, but the swing not towards the JLP now. And that's why I understand why you time come company account about say it even, it 50-50. Well, not from when we are here on the ground. I mean, I know how you see it going, that you see it at this time, say it's 50-50. I don't know why you draw that type of analysis. Because, how could we say it's 50-50? If even the blue that poll where they come out with the other day, and we should even go by where they mean to say in a summer place. Them say them see Hanover, the two constituencies, Eastern and Western. And they say the first they see to lead by such a big margin. So we can say we know we're going to win Hanover. And I am of the view that we're winning Westmoreland. It is clear that problem down at St. James. That's them that take down the PNP, them banners and posters. If there wasn't a problem, they would not trouble them. Take down Andrea Anton, and they're taking down Janice Allen own. So some problem down there. Problem there. Problem in St. Elizabeth too. Not saying the lady going to win, but I hear that way J.C. Hutchins said the woman that do well in the constituency on the ground. We may have some surprise there. So I don't know how if we have 14, I don't see it. I want to explain it to me because I don't really understand it. Once a stupidly right there fool, I believe the mayor is the strongest. Donovan will win. The momentum is with the PNP. Even the pollster said that. And if the momentum is with you, remember, you know, remember this clearly. Hi, Jasmine. See, Jasmine come on and I tell you, say, Patmore will win South Trelawney. He might go on with himself. I'm not declaring yet, but he might go on with himself. I'm visible more than on Dalrymple or Dalrymple. Maybe they depend on. Because Dalrymple now come out more than so. Where you say, Uncle Chang safe in a St. James. Hi, Delana. What going? Alright, now we are going over to Westmoreland. And this Sunday they will have a runoff with Garfield, James, and Moreland Wilson. Now they said anti-central is my place. Me see the people them silent because they speak with their votes. Good night, Diane. What do you think this runoff will be in the Rose Code now go work this time? Remember me telling you? Send Ann. You don't yeah, send Ann. Well, we're sure for one. We're sure of one. We cannot lose back Lisa and a seat. We're going to win back that one. Zavin is saying Garfield is winning. Wow. Hold on. To my surprise, I said certain people will show their support behind Garfield James is a surprise. Hold on, I saw make a I'm not gonna hear it. A lot of people now support. Yeah, I'm not gonna hear no one.
I want to start off by saying that we are in a democratic party and there should be no animosity at this time in these internal elections. And with that being said, I must say that I personally don't have a problem with the sitting member of parliament. I think that he has won a tough seat. He has brought the seat won the seat in 2020 from the PNP and switched it over to the JLP. And he has had some challenges in that seat. And with that being said, another point that I want to make is that I heard Abdul say something not too long ago, I don't remember word for word, but basically he was saying that, you know, the councillors and the MP had some animosity a while back. MPs should learn in whatever way necessary to work with their councillors.
What about the councillors working with the MP?
And councillors should also,
okay,
as you rightfully said, Chopper, work with their sitting members of parliament. No man is an island, right? And it takes a team to win an election.
Are you from Western Westmoreland?
No, I'm not from Western Westmoreland. I'm from Central Westmoreland.
Oh, okay.
George White is my MP.
Okay, that's.
But I was on the ground today, and I must say that I support and I endorse Dr. Garfield James. I think that after reasoning with him, he and I, the visions are aligned. And I think that being on the ground with him as of these past few days, I've heard the concerns that the same workers that will be deciding the leadership of their constituency on Sunday. I have listened and I have taken note.
Yes, somebody
But
said
one
some
thing I
people
want to
with
leave
George
or
Wright
close by saying,
done
there
their
should be
campaign
no
for Garfield
animosity
James.
leading in these internal elections. And regardless of who the workers and the delegates choose on Sunday, we as Labourites should be prepared. And if we mean the party group, we should be truly mustered around that candidate to come out victorious. Because I think the mission and the vision at hand is that this government, this Andrew Holness-led administration, has done a tremendous job. And we as workers, supporters, councillors, MPs, or whosoever, stakeholders,
Stop up the screen, guys. We
should ensure that we send this government back to Parliament. So I'll close by saying, regardless of who the workers and the delegates choose on Sunday, everybody should be ready to work with that person.
Thank you, Scott. HR, good.
Scott,
HR, your take.
Howdy, folks. Howdy.
Excellent.
Well, Chopper, you know, tonight I'm a spectator, but since you asked me for my views, you know, I don't have a dog in this fight because I know we
have JLP as our dog.
I don't have a horse in this race at all, but I echo the sentiment of Scott. Whoever the workers, the delegates of the party choose on Sunday, as a Labourites, we must be prepared to work with that candidate. It's one Labour Party, and the ultimate goal, the ultimate mission is to ensure that the JLP, after the election is called, everything is settled.
for it. If you think I lie, me I tell, come down here. All I who know where they on social media. And they can't blame at Mr. James or Mr. Miles. Come into Western Westmoreland and talk with Labour rights. And you will get a different mindset. Mr. James came over, Mr. Miles came over. Yes.
One quick question, please. I hear all that you say, but I must ask you this question.
Okay.
Hypothetical. On Sunday,
Yes.
Roland Wilson walks away the victor and continues to be the standard bearer.
If that happens, it's a miracle.
You hear that?
I hear you. But my question
I don't hear that.
is, are you willing to do the party's work in the next general election regardless of who?
All right. I don't have a problem working with the party.
Hola, Miss Valda. I see some people making requests. Can one of the person making the request type and let me know if you're supporting Moreland? I need a Moreland supporter. I need a Moreland supporter in the box. So can you please just identify yourself that you have sent a request and you are a Moreland supporter? Please and thank you. You want to come up, Abdul? Abdul, you want to come up? All right, go ahead, Miss Valda.
Okay.
All right,
as I
Abdul's
was
gonna
saying-
come up. Abdul, I'm gonna send a request to Abdul.
Okay.
Send your request, Abdul. And continue, Miss Valda.
Okay. As I was saying, Mr. James, no sabotage, no guanya, because labor rights will not stand for it. Because Moreland has this relaxed kind of attitude, Ian Hills was allowed to run wild in Western Westmoreland.
I am hearing loud and clear.
Oh, yeah. Hear that?
Right. Ian Hills is allowed to run wild in Western Westmoreland. Ian Hills are run up and down like say. He has no opposition. Mr. James is who Ian Hills is afraid of. Because here is what happened. While James was on PNP side, a lot of labor rights voted for him and pretend as if they were supporting Labour Party. And since Mr. James and Miles come over here, we know that so many labor rights were supporting them over there. So
You know what this
pretending as
Wanna
if
hear
they
them
were
a
still
story?
with us.
Okay,
They work for us.
all on again, Antival. Chopper, Abdul sent his request, but his account is private, so I can't add him. Chopper, can you please add Abdul Akim or something like that? I tried to add him, but I can't.
All right.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
okay. Miss Paula,
Mute Abdul and continue, Miss Paula.
Question I ask simply,
Yes.
a really simple question. Regardless of who comes out the victor Sunday, and let's
Yes.
say if Moreland wins the victor Sunday, are you willing and ready to do the party's work?
All
Like
right,
your
I'm going to answer you a simple way. If you see you're running a race and you know that you can't win that race, would you continue to run?
Run regardless. Run
You
regardless.
run regardless.
Yes,
Why?
because the one who you said the winner out there, so just like you see it going, thinking.
Mm-hmm. Well, I see it as wasted energy.
Hold on.
Sorry, so hold on one second.
Let me just say this. I don't remember what year, but it was World Champion. The famous to win the race, all I would have right, you don't win already. What happened? False start.
Hold on one
End
second.
up and run the race with the gunfire.
1 second,
You know what happened.
1 second, Travi. I think the question Travi is asking, Miss Val,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a very important question because at the end of the day, this is not about personality. It has nothing to do with personality here. And I think if people...
The woman said she not going to waste her time now, so they're not going to win the race. That's what the woman said. I can't tell the woman.
Okay.
What is important, what is important to us, is the Jamaica Labour Party maintaining state
I
power
understand that.
so as the people of Western Westmoreland can get the necessary support that they need.
Right.
The question is,
And I also understand what he's asking, whoever wins,
Yes.
if I'm ready to support that person.
Yes.
But I am saying to you, if you win and you can't find workers, you don't think it's almost an impossible task from there?
yes, but what I'm saying, the question is,
Miss
remember
Val,
with the election,
hold on.
because remember, hold on 1 second, Travi. Remember what trumps everything here,
Mm-hmm.
What trumps everything here is Jamaica and the Jamaica Labour Party. The candidate and the personalities at the ballot level is secondary because we are only in that process to get somebody in there. Because the ultimate objective here is to keep the Jamaica Labour Party in power and to ensure that the people of Western Westmoreland in particular is supported. But I want to hear from Abdul because Abdul...
No, before he come on, let me say this to you.
Yes.
I am a party worker from 1980.
Right.
The last election, I coordinated the Little London division, put all workers in place. We run the election for Mr. Miles, and he won. Yet, now that we come up to this and people for vote, my name was taken from the workers list.
Well,
And
I
most
feel like,
persons...
hold on, Miss Val.
Yes.
All due respect,
Yes.
I feel like your position and all you've been saying is what you has happened to you personally. And the question I
No,
asked
but
was,
you're asking me if I'm still willing to work. And if you are taking off the workers list.
Miss Valda,
Yes.
the reason for the question is the reason because I ask him list or no. This you know you can work.
Where's the client?
For the member
No,
of
but
parliament.
Travis, she is explaining her position. You have to give her an opportunity to explain her position because that's a yes or no answer. You know. She's giving you a reason for whether it is going to be a yes or a no. So let us
Okay.
Go ahead.
Because if I am taken out of the workers list and replaced with other people, it simply means that the MP don't think he want to work with me anymore. So that question is not really for me because I have been here from 1980. I work until now.
Right.
I work as outdoor runner, indoor.
And if the call comes tomorrow morning, you're ready to go, right? That's what you're
I
saying.
would be.
Travis, there's some questions and some people that you have to ask some questions. You know why? Because when you see a person like Miss Valda, who's an old school labourite, some questions are relevant to we, man. The guy can't stop we from being labourite. The process can't stop we from being labourite. I can speak Miss Valda. Miss Valda old school like myself. We are labourite. We're not personality. We're not triggered by personality or individual. Yes, we're in the process, but when it comes to being a labourite, we're a labourite.
I am interested in hearing what Greg Newman has to say.
Who is Greg
So
Newman?
put him on the king talk.
Who is Greg Newman?
The same one when name Abdul Hakim.
Okay, all right. Mute your phone here, everybody, please. Greetings, my brethren.
Miss Valda,
After we time for listen, you remember when Lawrence,
Yes,
they have a
good
feast,
evening.
so we have one feast.
no issue.
No, me and you don't have nothing.
Alright, so guess what now? Let me stop. Right? Because of my time. I am a part of
Okay.
Go ahead, brother.
I am a part of Mona Winter team from 2020. Right?
Yes.
I'm a part from 2019. I know Miss Valda. We beat the road. Me and Miss Valda beat the road in 2020. Miss Valda is a coordinator. Yes, she's a coordinator. Let me break this down now, right? Miss Valda name not come down on the list because Miss Valda is not a part of the executive. Miss Valda is a coordinator for the Liquor London division. Who will vote on Sunday are workers. Miss Valda is not a worker. Miss Valda is a coordinator.
The coordinator is not a worker?
They don't classify that as a worker.
Where? Which part of the party's constitution? Hold on a second. Hold on, Abdullah. Hold on. Coordinator is bigger than a runner. A coordinator is bigger than an indoor. A coordinator is bigger than an outdoor. When did a coordinator...
Adam's a third term alone, you know.
All right, listen
And
to me
time
now.
comes, say
Listen to
50-50.
Listen to me. Listen to me now. That list, you see that list there? We come down.
Yeah, man.
To the council, the councillor office and the member of parliament office, right?
You remember how they said when a Lawrence show their feast, we have feast back on them now.
She might work with, and then the member of parliament would have sent his list, right?
Who registered the constituency?
The member of parliament office,
Okay.
right?
And if any member of parliament worth his or her salt, they would register persons who they know are in full support of their candidacy. Wrong or right?
Correct.
All right.
You're correct.
So if I know that Miss Valda is not supporting me, if your name can't pass, ferry.
But Chopper, ask Greg.
That could just be real. If
Ask
we know-
Greg who put the coordinators in place if it's not the MP.
Hold on 1 second, Miss Valda. Hold on 1 second. I'm coming to you, Miss Valda.
Wait,
Go ahead,
man.
Go ahead, Greg.
Listen to me now, because if that is how we come down, Chopper, to be honest,
Yes.
I pull and will to work as a nationalist.
But what I was going to say to you, my brother, is if that is the case, if Miss Valda was removed from the list by, whether it was directly by Moreland or his persons, they would have done the right thing. Because, yeah, no, I'm just saying to you, we must stop pussyfoot around this thing. It's politics in there. The right thing is to remove people from the list who you know is not going to support you if it comes down to a runoff. And guess what? In the case of Western, we already know that it was destined to come to this already. So kudos to whomever shaped the list in a way that majority of the persons who come down on the list would be in support of. Nothing is wrong with that. You mustn't shy away from that. That is good politicking.
Yes, well, you're correct with that, because guess what? A lot of Moreland Wilson workers are not on the list.
Well, he would have solved, because if you want to sitting MP and he will make sure so the list is loaded with people, he's not play politics.
Not on the list.
He's not play politics then. We're not play the politics then.
You understand?
That's why I tell you, I could never be a sitting member of parliament and no guy challenge me in a runoff. You have to come sit down with me and talk. Because you couldn't win me in a runoff. But anyhow, we're not debating that, because that's what happened and it's just reality.
Right,
we are now at a stage where we're at the runoff stage now, where there is going to be a runoff. And you are a part of Moreland's team. Ms. Valda is a part of, is it Dr. James' team?
Yes.
So you are now putting forward your position as to why is it that you believe that Moreland Wilson should retain his position as the standard bearer for the Jamaica Labour Party. You're
all right.
The bird.
All right. So therefore, Moreland work speaks itself. Yeah? His work, you put in a member of parliament to ensure they do the work. Moreland work speaks itself. You put in a member of parliament to ensure they do the work.
Build in Jamaica, please.
Yeah. All right. So, Moreland Wilson.
You're breaking up there, Greg.
It is there. You hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, man, go ahead. You're good now. Yeah, man, go ahead. You're good now.
The amount of work that Moreland put in for the one term that he's there. Not even with a McNeil who is there for 31 years or 32 years have not done the amount of work that Moreland Wilson put in. Right? Moreland Wilson work speaks himself. And the amount, so tell me, the people elect him to do work. And him do work, chopper, him do the work.
Yes.
Then why not the man don't get a second chance to run again?
All right, you asked me a question, right?
Yes, I ask you.
I'm going to give you a very fair answer, because I would have had this conversation with another member of parliament some time ago. The member of parliament at the time was a candidate. He did a lot of work. And when I say a lot of work for years in that constituency. But that work was never converted to political work, because what he did was philanthropist work. Yeah? Great work, people love him, but it was never political work. So it took a lot of work to convert that into politics. In the case of Moreland Wilson, and this is just my observation, what could have happened, Greg, is the fact that he has done a lot of work.
I'm good, Winnie.
A lot of work, but have that work been converted to political work? Because there's a difference between work and political work, you know. And also, it's not just about the work you do in terms of using up your CDF and lobbying agencies to come into your constituency and work. A very important part of your function as a member of parliament is fostering and building relationship. Talk to me about that aspect, because at the end of the day, it is not the work in the constituency that matters most, is the relationship. And in this particular instance now, where you're coming up to a selection, relationship trump work. So talk to me about his relationship with workers and members of the constituency.
All right, Chopper. What I saw with Moreland and his workers, and I mean, when I said workers, I mean runner, coordinator, driver, indoor, outdoor, Moreland Wilson and the worker them good. Where the breakdown come is the caretakers who never supported him from day one.
Ah, Theo, you see? You see, you start to hit the nail now. You start to get to the root of the problem now, right?
Yes, that is the root of the problem. The caretakers who never supported him from day one. Just I remember me tell somebody from 2019 from one and I did a runoff with Legislature.
Intermittent fasting won't work for you.
All right, but we'll get at that break now.
You start doing it the right way. It's all about the time.
But I get a little break now. I make we talk a little on this now. I soon take call, you know. I soon take call, but I just hold on. And this is a story coming like in the beginning and in the end. But what I am gathering from the other day, I've been following it, is that what happened, you know, people, is that when Garfield James and Ian Miles was upset when Ian Ayers were chosen to come and be the candidate for the People's National Party, especially Ian Miles, because him did want it. I told them want the seat, you know. But only one can get it because the plan was Dr. Horace Chang and the whole of them did come down at the meeting and tell them if they cross the floor, Garfield James will get the seat for run. Because remember, you know, at the seat them he want for Ian Ayers, you know, them did want, either of them did want the seat, you know. And was the pleased with the PMP. And right to the Gen Sec and then carry on, if you don't remember. And set up demonstration against Ian Ayers. So because of that them did want, the JP now promise Garfield James forget the seat. Garfield James crossover. So Garfield James want a seat. Because that's what he was promised. Ian Miles was promised to be the mayor. But unfortunately, they didn't take control of the municipal corporation in Westmoreland. So him can't get it. So because him can't get it now, him are going to support his colleague who is Garfield James. So all we hear them talk about, if Garfield James and Ian Miles ever cross the floor and get done, they would have never trouble Moreland Wilson here. Moreland Wilson that they and nobody not trouble him. It's a setup. It's a setup. Then they listen man, but they not like up a live at all. I said then time man. Then love come hear that story over here. When we finish play, it's soon done.
Right? Right. From Moreland, I do the runoff election, I'm there here with him. And work with him in 2020. So I would have gone to meeting with Moreland, pulling Moreland aside, with the three caretakers, right? And try to, try to know what is the problem between them. Right? You understand what I'm saying? And here are all personal issues. I can tell you that.
Yes.
They are all personal issues. Serious personal issues. And so I will say this tonight. Moreland and those three caretakers will not get along. Because they don't. And to be fair with it, Chopper, to be fair, Moreland support those caretakers the best way possible. Chopper, when me tell you say me there from 2020, I would have been the person who coordinate gas money,
money for the mobilization. Them workers, more than pay the workers, them in a for them 2024 local government election, more than pay the workers, them,
Let me ask you this, because let me tell you something. If one thing we're going to do tonight, we are going to trash out this thing because we're going to leave it right.
Yeah, we are living right.
We're going to leave it right at the end of the day. They're going to endorse somebody tonight, did they tell you?
Why me I hear you?
They endorse somebody.
Tell.
Saturday morning.
See if you can add Scott there.
Plank, beg in a box of your minute, Plank. You soon come back.
Long time, man. Take it.
You soon come back, Plank.
Is Scott from down there? Is Scott
from down there, man?
Yes, man. Scott was Westmoreland.
So hold on now, because we are gonna get this thing right, because we're not by old number Miss Valda and beat her up,
So Bill in Jamaica is also here. So after Abdul, Bill in Jamaica.
I can take a look at the local government election and see what was the result down in a Western Westmoreland. Again, think I look at it more than once, but I don't remember. Let me look and see what the numbers are like. Westmoreland. So let me look at Western Westmoreland. Alright. Make we look at this. Western Westmoreland has 5 divisions. Negril, Sheffield, Little London, Grange Hill, and Friendship. So we're going to look at some numbers here. Let me see if I already fight and worries over what it's going to be. And I think maybe this is one of the reasons make them a fight against Moreland too. For the PNP, in the Negril era, the PNP won that division by 1,498 votes to the JLP 711 votes. That's a double digit. So with more than 700 votes alone, the PNP had in Negril. For the Sheffield division, Garfield James the same one here. We are going to run against Ian Hales. He got 1,109 votes to the PNP 926 votes. That's 75, that's 74. And take 9, 74. Just 80 something vote him win by. Never win by 100 votes in that year. How much we got this already? We still got 700 and odd votes from Negril. In the Little London division, that's Ian Miles, 1,230. And let them win a big number. To the PNP, 1,103 votes. That's 200 and odd vote. So you put the two of them amount together. It never reached 300 votes. Now for the Grange Hill division, the PNP 976 to them 788. That's another 100 and odd votes, close to 200. And in the Friendship division, the PNP 1,198 to the JLP 992. That's 200 and odd votes. So put that on the side of another 300 plus 700. 1,400 and odd votes. Them have to try. With all this division and what them are going with. I see Ian might just Ian Hales just did they never worry himself. Ian Hales have been number them lack. So anyhow, I don't know where them a fight for. Honestly to God, I don't know where them about to fight out Moreland. Because there's no way that this ever Garfield James going to win. Ian Eels. Sorry, if anybody see it different on the channel, you can type in the comment. Garfield James will not win Ian, but I think them ability if I told PNP go up against other, some PNP are going to vote for Garfield James. So let me tell you something. We now vote, the people, they now vote for Garfield James. The people, they're not going to vote for Garfield James over Ian Eels. So I don't know. But you know, I have a funny feeling, say, Moreland, everybody has a Garfield James win, but me I go up on a limb. Me I go up on a limb, right? And the limb that me I go on, and my business and a PMP business, same other me fast enough for us, so we're fast back enough for them. I say go, man. Moreland will so go and end up beat Garfield James Sunday. That's what I mean. Me I put myself, here I me I put myself that me don't want Garfield James to win. So me I support Moreland Wilson. They replaced Jody and she's a real estate. Why? Yeah, because I'm sure say it can beat Ian Eels. Why would you want somebody, where you want a different person to come for when you know say we see it. And that's why they might change him, you know. Because they say he cannot beat Ian Eels. So that's why I want him to win. Why you don't want him to win, Zavin? Why are? If you have an opponent and you say because that the opponent them say can't win. And that's why they have a change, you put somebody else where they feel like they can get a challenge. Me want the one where me know say me can beat him. Make him stay there. So Moreland win, so me I go for. Where's the which, bro? You want Moreland against Venetia Phillips, and he blocked me. Venetia is a snake. I believe so too. I believe she's one of the weapon farm against him sneakingly. She run go down there with the base so she could have get a chance to. Them claim to say Ian is afraid of James. So what? But Ian is not afraid of James when him and Ian Miles are make them big uproar. Why Ian Miles? Why Ian is afraid of him now? For what reason? Look at his number in the local government election and tell me what about him for afraid of him. Somebody on the line, tell me why Ian A should be afraid of Garfield James. Oh, you're saying, so Zavin, you support James. Why James run away from runoff against Ian A? He never want that. Him never want that. They cannot beat Ian A. Remember, I know a lot of people that talk, oh, Ian A will go back and over. Ian A is from Westmoreland. Ian A is from Western Westmoreland. That's where Ian A is born. Garfield James is not from Westmoreland. He's from Clarendon. And sometimes when you use the people that were born in the area, they get more support. Because they say, oh, you run up and down and they support you. I live up on the other side and say, boy, I'm a cousin or something like me, I support him. So I am confident that Westmoreland is safely back in the column of the People's National Party. Let me see all on this live that is agreeing with me. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and open the phone lines now. I know some of you are anxiously waiting to vent your opinion on all these sagas that is going on. So I am here now. I'm going to open up for you now. And now you can go ahead and call the show. Remember, I am going to give you a limit to use the call. Remember, everybody going to get 10 minutes. Only 10 minutes I can give you because I'm using data. All right, go ahead.
Right.
Good night.
Yeah, are you waiting so long to call you?
No, but you have to understand when I come on the live, I have to set my platform before I can. When you come in and call, you're going to say something where you want, but me come with something, you know.
Yeah.
So you have to just wait till me open the line. So go ahead now, 10 minutes.
Yeah. But I tell you, tonight is a night that is very, I would say, intriguing for me and interesting.
So share it with us.
Jamaica Labour Party, would have already doomed themselves. And I tell you personally on this show tonight, a lot of issues what in Westmoreland Western. I tell you, I am from Central Westmoreland. I want the Labour to hear me tonight. That man named Scott, he is a representative from Young, I don't remember if I actually took it. I think it is Young JLP Jamaica. He's a representative on the board down here. He's the leader of the young people down here. And I tell you something, George Wright is secretly behind Garfield James. And I know it,
So you're saying that, hold on, take your time. You're saying that George Wright is also behind the selection of Garfield James.
Yes, Darnett Foster is behind him too as well.
Oh.
There is only one JLP councillor in Central Westmoreland. Darnett Foster and Ian Miles is the closest of friend. I told you, those two go anywhere, and anywhere Ian Miles go, Darnett will follow. So they are not behind Moreland. And let me tell you something again, Valda Smith is a lady, I know her,
So you hear what she was saying on the live. She was saying that then I put back her name on the list.
She's a prominent, I know that lady. The lady in the politics for 40 odd years. And let me tell you something, when I say, you look here, when we investigate the matter, we never know so Valda. Because Valda was normally on Moreland's side in 2020. But we don't know what happened. But when we look, somebody call here to me say, they see Valda a meeting. Me say, what? Let me say, how Valda gonna let him member parliament gonna meet with James? I was so shocked when I saw it. And Valda speaking tonight from what I heard, is that the lady feel disrespected.
But what could, hold on. But it has to be something why her name is not back on the list.
I know. It has to be something anti-Jen.
Well, we don't know. We don't go listen where we hear them company here with, because we don't down there, so we don't really know them business. But I saw them in fast enough for one, so we're taking up and for we head to a fast back enough for them one.
Well, I know what's going on. So, because IT course monitor in that constituency.
So how you think it may work out Sunday? Who you think I pull off a victory? I think
it look like it go be a course race when we think that James have the edge, to be honest with you. When Valda go behind James, and you see a miracle, let me tell you, Valda is working with us for 40 years. If Valda go behind James with people, that means a serious hello. Moreland can win, a miracle if he win. If Valda be behind me and Valda a Labour, I mean no Valda very well. She's a justice of the peace and a lot of people respect her in the place, in the community. If she goes behind James, Moreland now win.
But
and I'm telling you tonight, I don't want to, I never say me no want to declare, but me declare say Garfield will win.
We are declared say Garfield will win?
Yes.
Hi Rocky.
When I look, the man is very influential in the place, man. He's the principal of the Little London High School.
Hold on there. Me know say my principal for Little London for his school, yeah. And hold on 1 minute. Once somebody there on my live name Zay. I don't know if him pronounce it that way, Z-A-Y. Him a labor rights and come on my platform and him type in the comment. Cause I really know my rules them over here, so I'm gonna make him go on. The JLP will win in Western Westmoreland and take away and take away 4 of the seats that the PMP currently sit on. You're full like duck. You must be a labor right. You must be a labor right if you come on my channel and come type in nonsense. What kind of nonsense that you're gonna take? How will the JLP take away 4 seats that the PMP currently sit on? Tell me I wish 4 Tell me I wish 4 seats there. That what just hold on the caller, just hold on for me. Tell me, type in the comment and tell everybody make the world see. Which 4 seats the Jamaica Labour Party are gonna take away from the People's National Party? Type it in for me.
Sometimes we separate you argue them on labor rights.
While him type it in, you can continue.
So what I'm saying now is that Antigen, I'm gonna declare it tonight. I'm in Westmoreland and I know Westmoreland. But however, I think that alright, to be Ian Healers now. I think that no matter who they send come Ian Healers without the edge. You're gonna be up close up real slow to watch because but I believe that Ian Healers have the edge. You know why? Being a principal don't give the advantage. But I realize that James is an articulate person. He can't get respect from the people.
He cannot win.
But I don't see
he cannot win.
He cannot win Ian Healers.
No, nobody would have put the can win. You see, at this time, he cannot win. A lot of the PMP down there and I go vote for him. Well, I know. And if he can't get PMP down there for vote for him, he can't win.
No, excuse me. He come like him will get the full come them we kind of undecided.
No, I never want to tolerate that the conversation. He can't win nothing. Listen me. I don't want to argue about. But me say, Zay now answer my question. Me say if you type in, I wish 4 seats the PMP are going to lose.
I tell you, say he's not going to win already. What I'm saying is that no matter what candidate they send, all on Ian Healers will be the successor. I have never seen a more united. I don't know who will lost a seat in 2020 because when I look at the council, I think it was a fallout with the council because every single councillor in that constituency.
Remember, you had 10 minutes, you know. What else you want to talk about? The way you see all the time for Moreland. What else you talk? You have 2 more minutes.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Lord of His mercy. You don't know how time I go so. Right.
It's not the time, it's about that I use data. Nobody not support me and put super chat on my channel or nothing, so it cost me some.
Alright.
I have to limit everybody.
What I'm saying is that, okay, about the seat now, I am hearing news that I don't see the lawyer, you know, the lawyer man that is the friend of the Prime Minister, he is now, give him a seat. He said it's his first time going to politics, and then gave him a seat. Then came Dr. Peter Phillips' seat. You know, I was very sorry for that man.
Hold on. I'm not hear what you say a while ago. Repeat again.
The lawyer man that you saw standing over the Prime Minister is the Prime Minister's friend. He is one of the Prime Minister's lawyers, and he is the seat where Woodrow and daughter we have.
Yeah, that's a Peter Phillips. So I'm gonna go up against Dennis Garden.
Yes, and that's a sure deadbeat.
Yeah, sure.
Oh yes, again. Before I leave, the Integrity Commission now. So I can buy these laborers or so. I heard that the lady, the one the woman say, in her confidence, she leave now. And after she leave, The GLB I run over into this I want to Peyton Campbell friend take it up. One man named Lawrence.
Me see them, me see argument, but me not pay that no mind. Me see argument, but me not pay it no mind. You gone? But me not hear him. Hello? Or he gone? Hold on there. Are the data done? Look like the data. No, my data not done. Something go wrong, me just cut off, I don't know why. Sorry about that. If you still a listen, I didn't cut you off and I know what go wrong, but you just cut off. What was it?
I don't know why it was cut off like that. I don't know at all.
Alright, go ahead fast because your time almost done anyhow.
Alright, so what I'm not saying about that, me not really argue no mind, but I'm gonna touch leave. Between me and Abga touch leave.
Our time up.
Because
our time up and then I renew back our...
No, she was told to not reapply.
Yes, because she shouldn't charge the Prime Minister, she never charge him.
And I want this man know, please, me a big in the name of Jesus. Now make April come and end up passing. And even if I'm a Peyton friend, look, I know not politics.
Everybody a people friend. Me them say a woman a PMP and a kind of something where they just swearing the other day. So we not pay that no mind now.
We not pay that no mind.
Yeah.
But if he is there for the truth, I believe that this man will bring more. I'm not bringing on a woman, you know. I don't want nobody, but I believe that this man will bring more accountability. I think that they should review the Prime Minister case thoroughly and charge the man.
Before the court now, so they can't do nothing else.
Before the court, yeah.
Alright. That's how we have to left it for tonight. Alright, thanks for your calling.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Alright, so Zay come back on the channel, people, and Zay saying the seat that Lisa Anna run, Dr. Maurice Guy, Fitz Jackson, and Michael Philip. You favor Kunomono. You favor Kunomono. Maybe you're all too young for know what that means. Somebody on the live, tell him what I mean when I say in favor Kunomono. Type in the comment. I don't know what that means. You're too young for know that the name there. You favor Kunomono. Somebody on the live, tell him what I mean when I say in favor Kunomono. Somebody on the live. Hi Wesley, how you doing? Somebody on the live. Zavin say, Auntie, be nice. No, I tell Zay, say him a kunomono. I ask somebody on the live to tell him what it mean when I say a kunomono. Somebody type in, make him learn something, no man. Why me say him a kunomono? So I could look back on what him say, we are going to lose. Listen when he say we are lose. He say we are going to lose Lisa Anna seat. Who on this live believe that? Type in the comment. He say we are going to lose Central St. Mary. And I must go work miracles until you can't work no more. Fitz Jackson seat. Oh, what the hell this is? Hold on then. Let me go back. Hold on. Let me go back to the latest vote. The latest vote of the local government election, so let me go by. Let me get back to it. Now make we look at all of them seats there and see what go on. Make we see what go on. Lisa Anna seat, St. Anne. St. Anne. Lisa Anna seat, our assessor, southeast. Southeast St. Anne. Southeast St. Anne. Southeast St. Anne's of Manil, Benson, Clermont, and Beecher's Wood. We're going to look at these. Let's look at the number from the last election. That's what we have to go by. For the Manil division, Lloyd Garrick of the PNP, 1,648 votes. To Delroy Kelly of the JLP, 895 votes. That's, let me square that to 9, 10. That's 700 and odd vote lead right there, the PNP have. In the Benson division, we have Clovis Agent of the PNP, 1,191 votes. To the JLP, 637 votes. Let me square that out. That's another 400 votes right there, so. I hope you listen to me, because you're coming like, you hear me say you're Kunomono, so you know what I mean. In the Clermont division, Katie and Artie of the PNP, 1,861 votes. To Sasha Lee of the JLP, 1,420. That's a 400 and odd vote lead. How much 100 vote gone this now? In the Beecher town, Ian Bell, 1,562 to the JLP, 652 votes. That's 400 and odd clear. Nearly 500 votes again. And nearly 2,000 votes we got already, you know. You hear me I tell you? That's Southeast St. Anne, 4 division. You know cannot win, my brother. So you dream. I dream, you a dream. You're dreaming. So get that off of your mind. So make we look now at the last election for St. Mary Central. So St. Mary Central has 4 divisions. Islington, Port Maria, Amstead, and Highgate. For the Islington division, the PNP won it. 1,437 to the JLP 1,350. That's 100. Take 37. 100 and is it 100 though? 4. No. 50. 87 votes. That was close. Port Maria, 1,540, 1,651. That's 111 votes. Amstead. JLP won the Amstead division, 1,382 to 1,129. PNP win Highgate, 1,525 to the JLP 411. That's 1,000 odd vote alone. Highgate. That's all PNP have to do. Maintain Highgate, which they always be the winning point for the People's National Party. Tell me which part we are going to lose. Tell me. Explain it. Explain it. Oh, no, you're sick. Let me see which part else him say again. Fitzjackson. I will Fitzjackson there again. South. Hold on. May I help you to understand the politics? Because I don't see a nonsense session. St. Catherine. Fitzjackson, oh, Anna St. Catherine, if you look for, you know. Me just remember that from the last time. St. Catherine, Southeastern, Southern. Wanna help me there? St. Catherine, Portmore South, yeah. Is South. It's a St. Catherine. So. Fitz Jackson is, you know, so I don't really know exactly where. I don't know where I talk about Albert. If I don't know politics, I don't know when he come over here come chat. A joke of that. Fitz Jackson is division. It must be, man. I film this. Elsha in him division, man. Greater Portmore East, Brayton, and Greater Portmore North. Yeah, that's his one. As a matter of fact, the JLP never win one council seat in that era. And hear them a number, you know. Hear the number them. And when they? When name again, I hope him a listen. Hear this, my youth. Come to know where you come from with your story. Hear this. PMP for the Greater Portmore North. 2,193 to the JLP 1,110. That's 1,000 odd vote right there, so I lead already. Brayton, 1,406 to the JLP 832. That's 300 and add more vote there, so again, 8 and 4, 12, take away that, yeah. 300 and add, plus 1,000 and add, and that. Almost 1,400 vote with line there, so already. Greater Portmore East, PMP 1,536 to GLP 721. That's a double digit. 700 more again, Panda. That 2,000 odd vote we gone right this already. Elsha, PMP 1,767 to GLP 597. That's 1,200 odd. A 3,000 odd vote right now. A West Portland income. Avaz, the planet by ID name. Now what is? Master, I don't know where you come from with them there. I wish I had one is we're going to lose. Michael Phillips. Let me go check out Michael Phillips now. Manchester. Our Phillips team there again. When I tell me I wish one of Michael Phillips, that's sometimes I don't remember. I don't know that. Is it Northwestern? Is it Northwestern of Northwestern, yeah. So Northwestern, Manchester. I wonder if him did there, listen, let me tell you the result. Spur 3. Ryan Peart, PMP, 1,395 vote. To the JLP, 874 vote. That's, let me just square that at 600 and nearly 700 vote, because 795 is more than 74, so almost 700 votes right there, so. New Greens, PMP, 1,607 to the JLP 811. That's another 700 and add, so that's 1,400 and add vote already. Johnsall, PMP 1,462 to the JLP 999. That's another 400 and add vote. What mean gone already? 1,700 and add vote already. Mile Gully, PMP 1,516 to 979 vote. That's 500 and add more vote. Over 2,000 and add vote leads that. Over 2,000 and add vote. Right there, so. So when I down there run up on the mouth, and I say me a pally, what? Something like a pally on TikTok. But where man Green I got beat Michael Phil. On a dream for you know so they must be dreaming. On a got to be dreaming. On a got to be dreaming. Win where? On a cannot win there. So if I them the 4-seater come tell me on my channel, but PMP I go lose. Man, go sleep. Me tell you say I couldn't money. You couldn't money. You couldn't money. All Central Manchester where Rhoda down there run up and up, but she go win. On a couldn't money. Well, me go look on the one, you know, hardly shall see. Me them say Valentine win, can just go and run up and down through nobody in a circulate. That's why I'm going like him and win. So me know say Manchester Northeastern, Craighead, Christiana and Walderston. 3 division. And PMP win 2 of the division. That's history too. Because we never win Christiana. And GLP only win the Craighead. So PMP have a good chance if they do their groundwork good. For beat Ardeshire or whoever they must send them. You see the principal they want to send down there. Should I down there talk about our number, them surpass our expectation. And come on TikTok and come chat like they want. I must say them little trick that now for come out of contact so them a lead for say PMP will get jumpy and frightened off our foot or something like that. Must be. So now tell me. So what we're really here tonight is for nobody else in phone line open enough. Me try to make everybody can get a little call. Me can't do nothing for all our credit. Tell me. The phone line is open. Me know Delana, Delana, if you're there, give me a call. A long time you not call. If you're still not gone to your bed yet, give me a call, Delano. I want to hear what you have to say with all we're going. Because you're too quiet nowadays. In the early part, you're there every night a chat and now you don't want to call. I don't understand you. Give me a call, Delano. Nobody else want to call in? Come on, somebody else call in. Alright, since I'm not calling, I play the clip here for now. Miss Rose Marie from Roy Shaw from Upper St. Thomas. She came out and she gave her side of the story to what Michelle Charles have all around. I'm going to let you listen to what she has to say in regards of the road story we want to see up there, right? If you want to follow the channel, you don't know what I'm talking about. So listen to this.
Mischief and lies that was told on the public media and social media by the Member of Parliament for Eastern St. Thomas, Michelle Charles. Now, first of all, I was within my rights to be at Poinsina Crescent yesterday. The Poinsina Crescent Road is a parish council road. This road has been in a deplorable condition for quite a number of years. I remember the road was fixed by the former councillor, and over the past 9 years, no maintenance program was done. When I became councillor in December, I was petitioned by the residents to have the road looked at with a view to fix it. I went along with the superintendent of road and works. We looked at the road, we saw where it needed a comprehensive drain reconstruction and a total rehabilitation. Now, Poinsina Crescent is a middle income area. Working class people and those persons pay their taxes. So I made representation to the parish council to see how best we could accommodate the residents by fixing the roads. The money was granted to fix Poinsina Crescent, and it was supposed to go to procurement today because there are checks and balances at the parish council and we have systems that we have to adhere to. Now, lo and behold, I was called by residents
night.
Good night.
Good night, Anthony.
Good night. How you doing? Talk up a little louder for me.
Good night, good night.
Good
You
night.
hear me?
Yeah, man. Me hear, but talk up a little bit.
You know,
Yeah,
you
man.
hearing me?
Yeah, man. I'm hearing you.
All right, from the 70s, from Ernest Smith, from Ernest Piet, the Northwest seat, the PNP have it from those days, the from in the early 70s, my command days. The only time that seat was asleep, the PNP in 1983,
Oh, yeah.
instead of them,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
do
True.
the election.
True to your talk, yeah.
But PNP, the Northwest, Ernest Piet, that are Deanie Piet and Michael Piet father.
Yeah.
From the kind of the 70s. You know, that has to be a strong PNP seat. You see?
Yeah.
And when I say to them young people nowadays, imperialism cannot run Jamaica. An imperialism thing. A socialist have to run Jamaica. Because a socialist deal with the small people to build themselves.
Yes.
Imperialism already will sell out all the assets them to the big imperialism. So if you notice for the past 40 to 40 years, you know, the type of way we are imperialism, anytime a socialist come up, they also get fight. And Jamaica also will be, you know, a struggle from the last 40 years come up till now.
Yeah.
So the imperialism thing now go run and bet Jamaica better. You see? I'm going to give an example. Look how long we have struggled with the dollar. Yeah, and you ever hear a government coming and say we're gonna try bring back the dollar to 100 to 1. No, because they have to put it to the imperialism people, them big people, them money, and all them want it. So it suits how them want it. So then there are no mechanism of how to bring back the dollar for 100 to 1 or even 100. Because they never suit the big imperialism people them.
Oh.
You see, if you have it run away at 150 go up, at them price, at them conditions suit the big imperialism people them. Because I take for instance, you know, evil say a foreign investor come into the country, and you say he might sell flour and sugar. He not earn $1, you know. But at the end of the day, all of the profit go out in $1.
Oh.
It's bad for the country.
Yeah.
Whether young people, you know, take start and look at themselves. You understand me?
Yeah.
So no matter if we Jamaican own up the majority of the business in Jamaica, we now go get the dollar to come down, because at the same time the foreign investor will not earn $1. At the end of the day, all of the profit are go out in $1. So when you hear Bank of Jamaica intervene, I feel them gap there. You understand me?
Yeah.
So them young people feel look on it. You feel look on it and realize no, so
Them not pay,
Jamaica.
Hold on, the young people they not pay nothing of mine.
Yeah, but if we want to bring the message to them, for know say them through Jamaica.
You know, this is a young generation in our world by themselves.
Yeah, I notice because them not fight to control the country for themselves. Them not fight to give the country to the big imperialists.
When we notice with the young people, them all they want no money are coming to their hand by any means.
Yeah, but when they look on the simple little thing where them not look on, say them people own the country. Them not look on that, you know.
No, them not look on that. Say them are gonna die after we gone.
Yeah, them not look on that. You understand me? Alright, I'm going to look back to what we see for the past 40 years. The government has sold out all of the assets. Why? Government is stand a footprint in Jamaica society.
Douglas.
If you notice, where the government say, boy, government can't run business. No, look at all NCB. If I work at NCB, if I work at NCB take a dollar, him gone to prison.
True.
I saw the government run him thing.
Yeah.
I saw the government run him thing. So more bring to the liquor people them who are that about JLP. We want a socialist government to run the country. We can't afford the imperialism thing and sell out all the assets them to foreign entity. Because if you allow me buy X amount of share in the road, government will have things that make money and they just tax along and grant government to have fee in budget, put in money in a fee in platform. We want government to have asset to we make money. You see it. I'm going to show you an example of this though. You see, take for instance, you see, you come up with a project where you go invest some money and you go earn 20%, and you put it to a private sector. You must go say the money you must spend. So you now go do that project to earn 20%. You must buy some fine goods, finished goods, can come in the island and can make 100% because of the money.
Yeah.
So that's why I say government will stand up in the society with business to support. Take for instance, say even the what they call it, tourist enhancement fund, TBP or something like that.
Yeah.
That money just a pile up and a bill sign all over the place. And we say Jamaica pretty. But that money should I use buy machinery for the young generation and then take 5 to 7 years to pay back for it.
Them not go down there. No, hold on. Let me say something to you. You see the way me and you think? The government them not think that the way, brother. We live in our world where we have a fast market and they don't want nothing. We're gonna take them the kind of long time for not make no returns. They want to sit where make returns quick and fast.
So how we're going to build the country? We're going to stay at this stage in the next 5 years.
Well, I say it I go be because you don't see say the whole thing change out. You know, see we not no more factory, we not nothing Jamaica again. You know see that?
So we have to start at some point.
But honestly, we didn't have it, you know. We didn't have it and we lose them.
Yeah, but that's why.
And guess what happened now? There's a country named, well I know, I'm going to say something to you. There's a country named China, you see, where right now, them are the world leading trade right now.
Yeah.
When you come on, every striking thing them people they make, brother, and they sell it they sell it cheap like dust. You can't compete with them so easy.
Yeah. No, understand, but compete against them, you know. But we can lower up the economy. See, the foreigner them control it.
Yeah, me know, but here what we have to do now. We have to go look. We can't control all markets. So here what we have to do now. There have to be an era where any government will come in to look at specifics. What we can do most now for revive back something we can put in back in our industry for get something out of it as the country that we produce. Alright. What about our backside? Why we not try to see if we can resuscitate back the backside? I think that would do well.
No, but the first thing you have to talk about the market.
Well, market we did, you know, because another thing now, where we're not going to only just do the backside alone, but the same thing when we export go do. We can have factory in Jamaica, we make them something there and export them too, the wares and whatever them do. We start off and see what so, and then again with agriculture, we people on the market, we must revive back the agriculture market.
Alright, exactly. I take for instance.
And another thing too, me believe that Jamaica for going at the market and free up the cali weed.
Yeah, because
right there is a market, you know, for medicine purpose, you know. So we have to think. So we're not going to run go say we're going to make clothes and shoes and sit with the China them. Do it them now, because they can't produce for it now. Our style of Jamaica a world class style.
I know I'm going to try to think. Yeah, take for instance, Miss Matty down the road. No black Matty sewing machine mash up. If a government can come in and give Miss Matty fair local machine, he can revive herself with that local machine. He not fair export, he not fair. But Miss Matty sit down and I depend on handout now. It's like this might be government help, this might be 10%. I feel like what this might be.
Yeah, but what me sure say now, the government now gonna do that, my brother. Me try to show you. You have to watch this. Yeah, you see, let me tell you something in our life, yeah. And I hope you observe that. For me and your banner in our world, how much different changes we see take place. So nothing remain the same forever. So guess what? We have to go move with the time. So the thing what did happen when me and your little picnic we run got the dressmaker we get with crack and the tail and them something they now work again. Very weird? No, hold on man. Yeah, very weird you have a tailor where still doing little thing, but not on that big scale. Cause guess what? The boy them are gonna run going downtown and going to a place where them are get one jeans for $1,000. Them now go buy the material and carry go get tailor and pay the tailor $2,000 for bill of pants. Them a look so them could have buy 3 pants. Back in the days we never have that access, cause we just have to buy the material and carry go the dressmaker or the tailor. So things and time change and we have to understand that. So where we have to look at sit down presently now and say, what is it presently now that we could do that will take the market, export market and all of them something. So me personally, me personally don't go back in on a sewing machine thing because the world evolved from them type of something there.
No.
Listen why me say that now. Me have 2 granddaughters, me tell them the dressmaker they would have dead for younger because them now they go their uniform and all when they forgot take the measurement, I hell for them go get the measurement.
No, me don't work on a sewing machine. You see just an example. Because take for instance the daily command on so one some equipment we hook one of a piece of shop. You see? Him not have that there. You don't have that there.
You have to wrap up, you know, because I sorry tonight, a data may I use, so I have to give everybody a limit.
Yeah, so as I said, the TVK, the tourist enhancement funds, need to fund a part at Jamaica and stop and put up sign all over the place with the money. And you can use this big, small, and micro economy.
Yeah, it could have used in a more meaningful way. I may agree with you 100% that some of the money where them are spent could have used in a more meaningful way that the citizens of Jamaica can benefit from it. Yeah, man.
All right, good night.
Yeah, man. Thank you for your contribution. Respect. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Very good point, but some things not gonna work. No.
She's trying to make a problem.
So let me finish this one.
So many things to be done and she have not seen that. So I spoke with contractors yesterday. Sent them on the road. I told them that this road is a parish council road and it's on a parish council program. I immediately called the superintendent of the parish council and I also called the permanent secretary in the Ministry of Local Government. And whilst I was there, I saw a group of police officers came to say that they heard that there were problems on the road, and I asked the police officers to look for themselves if they have seen any problems. They told me that they haven't seen any problem, but they were just there. No, I am saying to the residents of Montana Crescent, you are taxpayers. And you called me yesterday to look at what is happening in terms of the spending of public funds, wanton waste, wanton disregard for systems, wanton disregard for the people of Poinciana Crescent. Now, how can you go and do a road that is a flood-prone area, no proper drainage? And she told a big lie that the road was on the REACH program and she submitted the road from August. Alright, case in point. Why did you inform the parish council? Because that's the proper procedure, that you are going to work on the parish council road. Then, Madam Member of Parliament, you would have known that the parish council already have this road on a project, on a program, to do a comprehensive drainage and road surfacing program. Now you concur that the REACH program does not clean drain, it only deals with patching. Now, why would you want to patch Poinciana Crescent Road, half of it, as a matter of fact, right, and not allowing the parish council to do their work by doing a proper drainage reconstruction and reconstructing the road? No. I am sorry, but you know, because the Member of Parliament, my grandmother would have said, run, yes. substandard material to be dealing with the road. Now, as decision was taken that the parish council recall the funding because of the member of parliament's action and take it to another road. So it is the citizens who are going to suffer. And you can go and look for yourself and see the quality of work that is done. Little patching here, little patching, and Ponce and Crescent does not need that sort of substandard material and inferior road constructions.
So this is the situation with Upper St. Thomas Eastern, Michelle Charles and Rocha. And you see where Michelle Charles, she go out for got trouble. Boy, them a troublemaker kind of people. Them a troublemaker. But you know, I want to say to everybody here tonight, hold the fort, be strong, don't allow them to manipulate you, and spread the word, because time come and we must get rid of this uncaring government out of garden house. So don't make nobody make you lose on the way, because we see what them a try to cause problem. Them a take down a sign there, them a make trouble about the water and this and all of them something there and them something there. But on the whole hand, spread the word, talk to somebody, encourage somebody. Somebody you say they not believe in nothing, talk to them, say listen me, it's your democratic right to go and vote. And we're asking you, give your support to the People's National Party. Let's see what Mark Golin will do. I trust and believe he can do everything, but he will do a better job. And he will lead with honesty and integrity. And that's what I want. I like to see that the IC lady came out and she was saying she's going to make sure, because we must get corruption out. And that's what we like. Whether she say it or she don't mean it, but we want people in them office that we're not afraid of nobody. We have to put back some decency. It cannot continue the same way. And that's one of my mission. Tell him you represent this. I don't know what you're talking about, Mars Jones. I don't know what you're talking about. So have yourself a good night, people. Love you. Thanks again for the support every time. Bless upon yourself and let your sleep be sweet. If it's the will of God, I'll catch you tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. for another study in the Word. All right? Love you all. Bye. Bye, everybody.